Oh, there was a couple ball fields there, and picnic areas, and the Boy Scout cabin was there. It was a going place
My
back
grandfather managed it one summer. Time.
back in the late 30s and the early 40s.
I don't believe I was ever made aware of that place.
Mm-mm.
Where I learned to swim was down south
South of town,
of town,
going into Brinsley.
behind that first farm there. We go down. There was a you cross the bridge there, go across the bridge out of town, and then there was a drive that went down and followed the creek along, and that's how the farmer got back to his fields there. And we'd walk back
That's how
down
the boys got
down
back
that
to the
drive,
swimming pool.
and climb the gate, because he had cattle back in there. We'd climb the gate and go swimming there. Of course, folks never knew we went swimming.
The hell
They
they
tell
did,
you
you
not to
look
go
at your wet head and they knew your mother knew you'd been
They
in
knew
the
you
creek.
did it.
Yeah. Anytime you go swimming,
Had mud all over
you're-
yourself.
No, you were clean, but anytime you go swimming, you know that your hair dries out, bushy and everything. Hell, they knew we were going swimming. They'd tell us, don't get in the water. No.
Wouldn't dare,
So
no.
they tell you, go ahead.
We didn't wear any bathing suits there either.
For some reason you get a group of guys together and you're gonna go swimming or jumping off of a cliff or something. There's a place out at JBU we'd go cliff jumping. It was an old quarry, and just straight cliffs all the way around this lake. It's Lincoln Lake now. They use it. They flooded it and they use it for water for the city of Lincoln. And you can go up at night. You can walk down, dive down to make sure that it's deep enough, and just go jumping off. And then after a good 15 minutes or so, suddenly you'll see somebody, what was that very white looking blur? Oh, that was somebody jumping off naked, and then suddenly all 20 of you have your suits off and we're jumping off butt naked in the moonlight.
We
No
didn't
pun
have any
intended.
suits.
And what did you find out about that lake, Andrew?
Oh yeah, it has the highest concentration of water moccasins in the whole state of Arkansas. They didn't tell us that till afterwards.
They were naked.
Of course, you were jumping at night, so they were
Yeah.
Oh, they were to bed.
sleeping. But you
Sure.
did that in the afternoon, you'd have gotten your bare ass bit.
Nobody told me. No, I didn't find that out till like my senior year, and I hadn't gone since sophomore year. I had no idea. I don't know. Soap? Nobody told me.
We were in the pool up here one time and I looked, splash rail. I said, I think we better be getting out of the pool. And they'd say, well, why? And I said, because I think I just saw a snake. Boy, I didn't have to say anything else. Everybody, we were all getting out, and Jim and this other guy killed it.
Was in the pool?
Mhm.
Oh my, how big was it?
Mhm.
Oh, get me out. Yeah, I can kill that sucker.
They're just going along the splash rail, and there's not room for all of us in here. So I always look
What kind
around.
was it?
Dead.
It was dead and they got done with it. Black.
Black, it was only black snakes. Cow snakes, I think, corn snake.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, corn snakes are striped.
Yeah, they're striped. This is all black.
I don't know where it was, but it wasn't invited to the party.
And then one time we sat there, and that was a rattlesnake.
Mm-hmm.
Had a rattlesnake in the
Yeah,
pool?
he was only about that long though.
Well, that's even worse. The little ones
Go-
have more venom that's more
Go-
powerful.
Going across the concrete like that underneath one of them tables up there?
Mhm.
Didn't get very far, did he?
Mm-mm.
No, I dropped a wrench on him.
Yeah.
Just
The
by
wrench that we turned the water. Big,
That was big.
Valves
Those are
off.
big wrenches. Yeah.
just accidentally on purpose dropped that wrench.
but
Huh?
that sucker was feisty.
I bet he was.
No, I didn't get him the first time.
No, and he
Oh.
was
I tried to
that.
get him and he moved.
Yep.
Boy, he turned around and
So you just keep your
You
eye
can hear-
peeled.
you can hear
Everybody
that
thinks
little
that
rattle.
the gators stay in the lake all the time. That's full of crap. They're up on laying on the bank and they're going through the tiles and they go where they want to go. And at nighttime, it doesn't mean they're in there floating around either. They're over on the streets and hiding under somebody's car, and you gotta keep your eyes peeled.
But Andrew, like you said, you went swimming. There was those water moccasins in there. That's when you think back and look at yourself and say, I wonder why I'm still living.
Yeah. the
Yeah.
things
For
you've
some
done.
of the things that you've done.
See, now that
Not a lot
one,
of times.
had somebody told me I wouldn't have gone. Wouldn't
You
I?
didn't ask either. Thought never crossed your mind.
No.
Yeah, some of the foolish things you done makes you wonder why you're still around.
God provides.
When
I
you
told
look back on the day.
Yeah.
But then again, they say that's growing up.
Right?
Like I said, that's why my brother sits there and tells us, well, I never did anything like that. Hey, he hates it when I show up. Yeah, I'll tell you a couple of stories about your brother, your dad, I mean my brother, the idiot. The moron. I know some of the stuff he did. Ooh.
Shut up, Barry. Shut up, Barry.
Oh, my dad told me this story.